Alright, so guys, welcome back to another video. My investments I do want to mention in today's video, alongside market matchups investments, lower budget investments, and methods you can be doing daily to be making easy coins. Drop a like, do subscribe, and let's get in the video. Now, the first thing I do want to mention is the profit we made today with a very early leak evolution. You can see in the background I made a post and I said to buy the following cards: 2 centre backs from the Premier League, 900 coins each. And guess what? They went from, you can see, the first player 900 coins all the way to 7,500 coins. Incredible profit. That is literally almost, there's basically a 10x profit with one single post. Alongside centre back as well, this guy, I said 900 coins and we sold him at roughly 2,000 coins. You can see right now he's priced around 2.3. Again, very good profits, and that is the lower budget investment that was posted in the VIP Discord today, 3 hours before content. And sometimes we do get early evolutions, early leaks, very easy coins with those 2 investments. Alongside, I do want to show you flips we do on a daily basis. Trent, we set to buy at 7,000 coins. He went all the way to 10,000 coins. Reinders, 133 all the way to 144. Gyökeres, 125 all the way to 137. Reinders on PC, 135 all the way to 150. Lorente on PC, 65k all the way to 72. Bruno from 6,900 coins all the way to, as you can see, all the way to 8,000 coins. Senegal managers, I said to buy at 500 coins. They went all the way to 1,500 coins. Alongside Turkish managers, I said to buy them at 450, you can see in the background, and they went all the way to 3,000 coins. And this is the VIP Discord. Any more questions about my Discord, obviously comment section down below. Alongside, we trade Fodder as well. That is the profits on Fodder. Very easy, and boys, is literally £10 a month. Instead of wasting money in the packs in the store, you learn how to trade, when to buy a player, when to sell a player, and obviously early evolution leaks, we do sometimes get them as well. Let's get back to the video and talk about different investments you still can be doing right now. Now, the first thing I do want to mention is obviously Fodder. I talked about it in the video yesterday. I do like 86s, 87s, 88s, even 85s as investments going into next week. There's a rumor going around, it's not even me confirmed yet on Twitter. I'm just telling you ahead what I got told. Apparently will be dropping on Wednesday. The rumor is very simple. It's not going to be the same casino SBC. It's going to be a brand new casino SBC, that being the first icon SBC, or that being a brand new hero SBC, max 87 rated. Obviously I have no information, I'm just telling you exactly what I got told. The guy said it's going to be a brand new casino, and that is literally what I got told. I'm being 100% transparent with you boys. That is the information I got told. It could be wrong, it could be right, but obviously if you have invested into Fodder, so far the news is good. Brand new SPC, the hype is going to build up. The leakers on Twitter, once they're going to tweet out brand new icon or a brand new hero, Fodder should rise even more. So let's talk prices. Can you still buy Fodder right now? And what prices can you be aiming for? So you can see in the background, 88s, I paid between 12,750 to 13,000 coins. 87s, I paid between 9.9 to 10,000 coins. But obviously some players actually got cheaper. For example, you can see Odegaard 9.5 with an open bid, Sommer 9.7, Sommer again 9.9, and basically between 9.5 to 10k on 87s, alongside 86 Fodder as well. You can see Cobble 6.8, another one 6.8. We have the right back from Barcelona 6.8, Cobble again 6.8, and that is some of my investments. Obviously I do have 86s, I go 85s, I go 87s, and I do have 88s. So if you still want to be investing your coins right now, what prices do you obviously aim for? Because Fodder is slowly rising in price. So let's quickly run through prices you can be doing right now. So you have 85s right now, they are 3.8. The max I would pay, in my opinion, is 3.7. I talked about it in the video yesterday. 3.7 is the max I would pay for 85s. 86s right now, they're 7,000 coins. The max I would pay is 6.8. You saw my prices. I did pay 6.8, and that is my advice. Do not go above 6.8. 87s, you saw in the background, I paid between 9.5 to 9.9. Right now, some are 10k, some are 10 to 50, some are 10.5. The max I would push with 87s, 10,000 1000 coins open bids. Snipes should be pretty easy in my opinion, and that is 87s. And obviously 88s, I paid between 12,750 to 13k. Right now, as you can see, 88s are worth between 13,250 to 13.5, and the prices remain the same. 13,000 coins for 88 is, in my opinion, a safe price to buy. If you obviously do pay more, you can pay more, but the risk obviously increases. If 88 do not rise, you are going to lose tax alongside even more if you obviously overpaid. And that is the whole Fodder situation. That is my prices, and you saw in the background the exact prices I paid alongside 84s. A lot of questions about 84s. Do I buy them? What do I buy them at? For me to like 84s as your investments, you need to buy them at 1.3. Right now you can see some are 1.4, some are 1.5. Simply avoid 84s unless you can get them at 1.3. However, what you can do is very simple. Trade with 84s hourly by simply lazy listing 84s. So I'm going to give you a prime example how this works. If you are on a lower budget, you can easily make 10,000 coins per hour by simply trading with 84s. You can see in the background 84s are roughly 1,500 coins. So all you boys have to do is literally go on bids and try to get them 200 coins under what they're worth. Obviously right now we know they're worth 1.5, so you want to try to get them around 1.3. Obviously that is 200 coins under what they're worth, and a bidding filter you can see in the background, very good. 1,000 coins, 1.2, 10k, and basically click search. You're going to see plenty of 84s on open bids. As you can see, 1.3, 1.3, 1.3 and 1.3. A lot of people are already doing this method. It's very simple. I'm going to make you understand exactly how this works. You can see 84s right now are worth 1.5. All you boys have to do, go on bids and basically spam bids 200 coins below what they're worth. Right now they're worth 1.5. Go on bid 1.3. If you win the bid, sell them straight away for profit for 1.5. I know the profit is not a lot. I think roughly after tax you are making 125 coins per card, and this is why this budget or filter is obviously for lower budgets. If you have 100k, 50k, 10,000 coins, 5k, you can easily make 5 to 10,000 coins per hour by simply bidding on 84s and selling them straight away for profit. Sometimes they do take a little bit longer to sell, but that obviously depends on 84s. Some 84s are obviously more expensive than others. It just takes time, but this method for lower budgets, I even advise it in my VIP Discord every single day. If you have 5k, 10k, 15k, 20k, do this method. You can literally double your coins in a few hours by simply quick flipping 84s. So that is the Fodder investments covered, and that is the 84 rated method covered. It works every single week, especially on weekends if you do actually need 84s. For example, for the Guller SBC, you need 84 team. 84s are obviously in demand. It works really nicely, especially for lower budgets. Now, that is the Fodder covered, and that is obviously the 84s covered. I do want to mention some investments that could work going into next week from the ratings reload team 1. There is a few players I think could rise nicely going into next week. So we do have centre back from Spurs. Right now he's actually up already 5,000 coins. Do I think he can rise more? Yes, I do. Do I think he can easily go to roughly 62, 63, maybe even 64,000 coins? Yes, I do. Is obviously the risk high? Yes, very simple. So if you do want to buy a few, my target price would be around 55 to 56,000 coins max. So that is one investment I do like going into next week. Obviously, do not buy these players if you simply cannot afford to lose any coins. These are very high risk and already up in price. So try to get around 55, 56,000 coins. Hopefully you do sell him next week around 62, 63, maybe even 65k if obviously he does rise very nicely. Now, the next thing I do want to mention, what do we have tomorrow on a Monday? We do have Gauntlet officially returns tomorrow on a Monday, and last time the cheaper, lower rated, decent goalkeepers rose very nicely. As you can see in the background, obviously if I do show you, in the past 14 days, Pickford went from literally around, you can see on Sunday he was 3.7, from 3.7 he went all the way to, so Sunday 3.7, on Monday this card was literally around, you can see 4,600 coins, and again they did do very good and rose all the way to, you can see right here, all the way to 5.4 on a Wednesday. Alongside Neuer is obviously another example. You're going to see in the background Neuer on Sunday was literally around 1.7, from 1.7 went all the way to 2.4 1.6 on a Wednesday. And the final example I do want to show you is obviously Nick Pope. You're going to see in the background right now, he's obviously 900 coins in the past 14 days. Have a look at a decent rise on Nick Pope. You're going to see on Sunday, he was roughly 1.3. From 1.3, actually dropped again on Tuesday to 1.1. From 1.1, went all the way to 1.6. So I do think profit is there to be made. Just don't really expect any crazy profits. For example, 1k per card, 2k per card. I think 200 coins profit, 300 coins profit per card is a pretty realistic amount. So Nick Pope, if you can get open bids, snipes around 800 coins, 850, and then lazy list every single hour, 1.2, 1.3, you're going to get pretty decent sales. Neuer right now is worth around, you can see 1.6. Try to get around 1.4 to 1.5, and lazy list 2.1, 2.2 hourly should sell pretty good as well. Alongside Pickford as well. Right now Pickford is worth 1.8. Try to get around 1.6 to 1.7. Lazy list 2.1, 2.2. You should get decent sales, especially tomorrow when the game mode officially gets released again. And I do think that is the video covered. Investments for tomorrow we have mentioned, alongside ratings, reload investments. I do like Romero right now. You can see he is 58,000 coins. Try to get around 55 to 56 and hold a few days. See how he rises going into next week. Bronze right now is 93k. If you can get around 86, 87, that is the max I would pay. Obviously do not pay more because she has already started to rise. And for that, we have mentioned for that 88s, 13 max, 87s, 10k max, 86s, 6.8 max, and 85s, 3.7 max. That is the Fodder situation, and that is the end of the video, boys. Any more questions? Comment section down below. Drop a like, do subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video.